Welcome to a video. In today's video, I'm playing City Skylines, and in today's video, I'm going to be making an expansion to my pedestrian area. In today's video, I'm going to be, making an expansion to it by, making this whole entire corner area a new pedestrian area. So, I immediately start by first getting everything prepared by first putting in a small little transport hub for public transport in the back here, and then moving our two bus stops into the hub. And then I moved on to placing in the zone, and then I went to placing down streets, which I did also place down roads and everything for a commercial zone, which I do later in the episode. And then I placed down a cargo point because, we need some more cargo capabilities in our pedestrian area. And, that's kind of the solution to it, is to get, more. And so, that's kind of what we have with that. And so now I just need to place down the zone to get everything correct, and then, to make sure that everything is correct. And then I get the road placed in, so this way it is all correct to where I like it. And then this will be our main road. Then I add a whole ton of spare roads, so this way I can make our area work. And so from spur roads are basically just the other roads that are in an area or that would be coming off it. So I placed down a whole ton of those going all along throughout the entire project on either side, and so that's quite useful. And then it is even useful for really either end of it. But so I did need to do some moving around to make sure that everything could fit in with everything. And then I did also place down a way to get into our little transport hub from our main store. And it really was just a way to get buses going on to there. But that's really it for that. But so now after that I have placed everything in, I can move on to setting everything in and making sure you stay hydrated with drinking water. So make sure you are indeed drinking water, or at least some sort of drink, but water is most likely the best option. But so, definitely drink water if possible. But so, let's get back to the video. Now I just need to place down water pipes and get everything operating all good. And then, now I would be able to, finish everything up. And so then we moved over to the large service points, so this way we could get more trucks. And so, because of that, I did just rezone and some of that. So then we had to move on to fixing up some of the terrain, so this way we didn't have weird imperfections in the ground. right there at our little transport hub. So that is what kind of why I did that. Smooth that out, and then I placed down a bus line that goes back and forth, up and down the road, going all to the small bus stop, all the way down to the metro stop that we put in a couple episodes ago. And then with us putting in the roads there, that kind of allows us to be able to have our buses turn around a whole lot better and quicker. So that's really what I have to say about that. It's quite nice. Their message to say hi, Jordan. But so now I got to just placing in making a through road here for our metro stop. So basically you could just go keep on driving through instead of needing to turn around. So I made that, and then, well, I placed down these more roads going throughout it after testing my options for libraries. Even though the new library cannot hold like anyone. But so I then just placed down a few blocks of just commercial. Or well, what would be just commercial to be able to get more industrial coming in. And there might have been a time that I might have accidentally cut off the power to Oil Town, so it all had to regrow. But yeah, stuff happens. I did then need to obviously cover it in pipes and then put my commercial zones all over it. So that's why we could then get stuff starting to move in here, and then it will look all great. Sorry. Here I go, getting my coffin. Oh my. But so now I just placed in a new district, so this way we could get in the modern cities CC pack or content creator pack, yeah, CC pack. So this way we could get some modern buildings in there and get a nice theme going in that small little area. Also fix the district over the new pedestrian area to Lilac Park, which is what the original pedestrian area was under. And so that's obviously pretty good change and pretty useful. And then I went along and obviously added some parking in along here, and well, that was kind of important considering that it's pedestrian area, so there wouldn't really be many places to park other than the side of the street. Looked at what I could unlock for doing different challenges with it, with our pedestrian zones. And then just placed in some parks and plazas around our pedestrian roads. So then we could increase land value slightly more here. And then took a look at the Martin City Center buildings, which I wanted a completely different design, but then I changed it to where it is like last second, because that's what I could find. But so, yeah, but here is the final product, kind of that. And now the next thing that I ended up working on was a train route leading into our first industrial zone and our forestry zone, so that we could get goods more brought around the map a whole lot easier, so it's easier to export them and then also import stuff to there. But so this was extremely easy. I kind of just tidied up some of the terrain after placing down my cargo terminal, and then I just had to go ahead and place down my tracks. And then everything got to work from there, which was definitely all good. But it was really easy, and so that was fun. That was a fun activity. And so now I'm just working my way, building a bridge over the highway, and then also over our river here. And so then I go to the water after crossing the highway, made the bridge straight, and then I ran over the water and then came back down to the ground. Right near where we're probably going to have our industrial area. So this way it's going to be easy to connect into there. We can just shoot into a rail connection right into there super easily. And then connect it into my connection that I have over here. So this way we can complete up our yard. And yeah. Sorry. And so now basically our yard would be, I'm not going to say entirely complete, but complete in its entirety in terms of rail networks, but of course we always have more stuff to do. And so then I just tied up the hill here. So this way it looked a bit less wonky. And then, well, I did want to fix out this because it was a bit steep. I wanted it to be a slightly lower grade of a hill, which if you don't know what grade is, basically the percentage level of the steepness of it. So yeah, that is what the grade is if you don't know. And so 2% grade is typically what you want for trains in real life, but can't exactly know that nor get that in-game really effectively. So I kind of just go with what doesn't look too steep or too long. Typically just go with the longest option you can get. I look at some of the new high capacity fire and police stations, then also some other stuff. Let's look at what we have built in this episode. So we have our little plaza of stuff, our pedestrian area, and then we have our railway, expansion that we did. Which, for right in here, it was Renas and also our new commercial area. And then we do follow this train going all the way to the cargo terminal, which it's pretty far, but it's definitely a whole lot better than having all of that by car. Going there is a whole lot faster and a whole lot better because it isn't causing traffic on our roads. And I've immediately seen a whole ton of stuff just clearing up. After I missed, the only thing is that it does now block faster trains more than it had before our cargo stuff. But so, that's the only thing that I have to say about it. I do hope you've enjoyed. And well, if you have, make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!